Chat, hello. Morning? It is not morning time. You gotta check the time over there. It's 9:48 p.m. Morning at all. $100? Ultra early shop is so good. Just like, it always gives you a thing that's good, right? Like if you get a random relic, a lot of the time the random relic might be, well, bad for starters, but also it might just be a relic that's good in late game, but isn't good right now. Same with transforming a card. You get gold and go to the shop, you get to actually buy a thing that's useful at the moment. That said, I don't have to do it. I could transform a defend. The downside of doing it is I lose an elite from the act to go to this shop. And like, I could go this way, but then I wouldn't have a whale bonus until here. Which seems wrong. So yeah, I think we just transform. A crush joints. Sure. Seems strong enough. Existence is going okay. Rose tongue. Ooh, Factorial. I can pick either a Conclude or a Bowling Bash and then, like, never take another card, basically. Let's take one Conclude. Sure. Thanks, Holy Garm. Ooh. These are exciting potions. I don't think I bother with a Cut Through Fate or a Sash Whip. Certainly not a second Crush Joints. Galen, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I could take a halt. At the moment, my issue is I can't get into Wrath consistently enough. I haven't found a second Wrath entry, so I don't think I can take other stuff, really. I probably played that turn wrong. I figured if I draw Eruption Conclude, everything's good, but what if I don't draw Eruption Conclude the next turn? I don't really consider that. Anyway, Empty Fist. I think it does probably just barely make the cut. I've ended turn on Vigilance. $22, $42, $58, $69. It's unfortunate. I think if I kept the Miracle, the sand actually kills this turn. Watch your world records. Way more than 38 these days. Probably, if I were slightly more careful, I would have a slightly higher chance of winning. Been some, like, fairly major errors so far this run. Watcher does feel like you just kind of upgrade for incremental numbers at the start. That said though, I'm kind of into a rest. Make sure I can get through 2 elites in a hallway fight. I think we're like... Watcher has a very strange relationship with health in Act 1, where other characters are okay with risking being dead. And Watcher just isn't. Because if she doesn't die, she wins. Blasphemy is certainly a card here. Wait, nothing else does anything? Alright. Blasphemy's not enough, unfortunately. That's irritating. I'll take Blasphemy so that I can draw it next turn with Conclude, maybe? 45 or 25, 16. Have I missed Watcher? Not very much. Dang Dad. 24. Carnivore ain't really it. We'll take an inner piece though. Take an Akabeko with our Tantrum. Okay, Fairy in a Bottle kind of makes the run free from here. It's kind of a good potion. Because now there's just, like, I would have to die twice. You can't die twice, right? As Watcher? I don't think so. It's a lot of times. Watcher can die once. I think so. Arguable, though, probably. Watcher's gimmick is stance swapping. You have a stance where you take twice as much incoming attack damage, but deal twice as much attack damage yourself. You have a stance where when you leave it, you gain 2 energy. And the result is that you leave the stance where leaving it gains you 2 energy, and then deal twice as much attack damage, and all the enemies die. And that's the character. I don't think Abacus is... Well... I only have 14 cards, and why would I put other cards in my deck right now? Maybe Abacus is good already. I was thinking Potion Belt's kind of okay. But actually, why would I put other cards in my deck? I don't know. Maybe I'll take a Flurry of Blows. If Abacus just blocks 6 every, like, other turn, that's already good enough. I don't even need to be infinite. There's a third stance. 2... I think Neutral stance and Divinity stance are both stances. I think Neutral is, like, technically a stance. Although, like, different cards refer to it in different ways a little bit. Mr. Bucket, thanks for the 53 months. Appreciate it. Could also click on Establishment, because I'm, like... I don't know. A very strange person. It would be strange to click on Establishment here, I think. Anyway. I think with Gremlin Horn and Fairy in a Bottle, like... And Akabeko, yeah. Got some stuff going on here. Establishment is yellow, so it must be good. Could be true, could be true. I said I wasn't going to click any other cards, but now I'm getting offered a Halt, and it seems really good. What a disaster. Does seem kind of good though. I'm not going to take it because I have an abacus. If I didn't have an abacus, I would take it. Cut throughs been in every reward screen? Yeah, I've noticed. I have also noticed that. Take an empty fist to get out of Wrath a bit better, but I already have 1 and 2 column entries, so I think I'm okay. I could take this Perseverance to make sure Guardian is free. I don't think so. I think Guardian's already free probably, right? There's Crush Joints upgrade. Probably the best upgrade for the Guardian fight. There's Eruption upgrade, best upgrade for later. There's Tantrum upgrade, which I think might be the best upgrade for Act 2. Inner Peace upgrades also like could be better later. Not that great right now. Crush Joints will also be good in Act 2. You're welcome, Dink Dad. Hey Raven, hey History Chicken. Really? Okay. Do you have a potion for this? Interesting thing about Guardian is it has sharp hide, not thorns. I think a lot of people don't realize. Which means you can use multi-attacks against it just fine. YouTube Jorbs lost a Watcher run in Act 1. That does sound kind of embarrassing. I don't know. I hope things look up for him soon. We are not drawing the cards in the right order at the moment, and it's making the fight a lot harder. It's super late for me. It is 10 p.m. Still solidly within gamer hours, in my opinion. You're welcome, annoying dummy. Yeah, Guardian dealt us some damage. I don't think that's that surprising. Deck doesn't really have a block card. It didn't deal us enough damage to kill us, so. Take a Volt. Volt is a card that I will be putting on my deck. Take a Transform 3, looks pretty good. I got a Just Lucky plus, a Third Eye plus, and a Like Water plus. Kind of fascinating. Suddenly I have a lot of scry. I have 7 scry and a 15 card starting draw pile. And an abacus. Abacus stocks rapidly improving in value. This super elite path is so bad. Okay, probably won't do the super elite this act. It's just like so impressively bad. You know, the path isn't actually terrible. It has no shops, it has no other elites, but it wouldn't kill me. Just the fact that it doesn't connect in any way with anything else in the entire act is a little iffy. This one? I think the scry cards, objectively, are pretty good. But relative to the other cards, they're not as good. And also, you have to spend such a long time clicking on them. Okay, we'll take a Crescendo Plus. This card is just very likely to be very good at some point in the run. I don't think we're quite there yet, unfortunately, with how the run is going. So I could take a Weave into Foresight here. But it's just, like, incorrect because I'm playing Watcher, I'm pretty sure. It would be cool though, right? But I've got... It's weird. I've got, like, the 2 scry cards and everything, but I don't actually have that much in my deck that wants me to take this. The thing I'd need is something to make Weave actually deal more damage, like a Fasting. Or a Shuriken or something. At that point, maybe. Or make it block with a Talk to the Hand. I don't have any of these things. I don't think I'm taking Preserved Insect either. Kill the elites already, right? Pretty sure I killed the elites just fine. We're removing a defend. Welcome to Watcher. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, apparently I was already at a point where Crescendo was good. I did not consider the interaction with Tantrum and Akabeka. Flurry of Blows. Flurry of Blows seems like a much better weave. I'm not sure I need it. It does seem like a much better weave though. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Your deck is so small, you envy me. Yeah, a lot of people like bigger decks, but I've always found that this is, you know, fine too. Sure. Think you like water. Harry, Holt Enjoyer if you can't find a Mental Fortress. That's reasonable. Found a Talk to the Hand. I can't remove another card. It seems kind of good. I don't know. It gives up an elite fight, but I could use the Campfire to upgrade Talk to the Hand as well. Wallop and Holt, good like backup block options, but yeah, my stuff here is like upgrade Eruption, upgrade Tantrum, upgrade Talk to the Hand. It's pretty good upgrades. Maybe I don't upgrade Talk to the Hand and then Automaton Act with no way to strip the artifact charges actually. I guess I'll keep both of those actually. Is this lethal? Can anybody do math? It'd be at 29. This hits for 27. This hits for 12. Minus 6, minus 7. This already got malleable 6. It's kind of rude. I don't think it is lethal. So it has 58 health total. 20, 32, 39. Oh, I get 59. Yeah, I did the math wrong here. There's 4 here. Okay. So it doesn't quite kill. I could potion. Saves me 9 health. And health's a lot of health. Well played. Okay. Sure. Sure, why not? Take another flurry. Takes us away from the Abacus Infinite, but also, do we need that? I'm gonna take another flurry. I'm gonna back myself to be able to win off of, like, talk to the hand double flurry with some scry and a lot of stance swapping and a shuriken. Okay, sure. This is kind of a funny run. This is very paid actor Spire kind of run. I guess I could have scried, see what I was drawing or whatever. Oops. I assume this is lethal. How could this not be lethal, actually? Feet on the bone, cool. Another inner piece, cool. Ritual dagger is fun, but I think not necessary here, right? Seems like we got our damage worked out. The book's kind of free. I don't think I would pick up Necronomicon. I've got no current 2-cost attack, so it would just be if I found a Wallop. But Wallop's 1 uncommon. I don't think I'd take a Wheel Kick here, really. But that said, I would take the other ones. And I have a meat on the bone now, so the health doesn't matter that much. Well, it's a good card, isn't it? Yeah, farm is just a way to guarantee the win with double inner piece, I think. Might as well. I don't know. It's kind of a curse, but my deck's strong enough to take a curse. That's basically the thought. Sure. End up having to rest. We're in Watch Your Month. We're on Watch Your Day. I assume this is lethal. I don't know. I was thinking about doing math and stuff, but then I was like, wait a second. I don't have to do math. Omniscience. I could just take another talk to the hand. Omniscience though, yeah? Omniscience does some stuff here. Omniscience Volt is not bad. Alright, let's do it. A month for us is 24 hours for Watcher. Sure, probably true. Unfortunately, if I play Tantrum... Oh, what did I just put on top? Was it Volt? I feel like it was Volt. Sorry, I'm just like brain computing. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Getting in for what you assume is a Watcher streak. I mean, it's like the 5th game of Watcher I've played in the last 6 months. I don't know if that's a streak. Also, I've lost several of them. Not several of them, like one of them. This one does look like kind of a strong run, though. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. I go Wish with a Courier and an Omniscience. I sure am making my deck worse. with reckless abandon. every time I'm offered a card reward. Like, up until here, every card reward I took made my deck better. And then since then, every card I've added has made my deck worse. Except for that one. This one, maybe. Also, maybe these. I don't know. These are kind of fun. Okay, I do have to fight the super lead this time. So we have a forced path. Let's start at a shop. Go to another shop. And remove a defend, and I guess it's time to remove conclude, probably. Boom, 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 boom. I could say that concludes time in my deck has ended. Okay. Got him, sure. I am sorry, Bear, that you are having to deal with that shit. That seems unfair. I I could take a wheel kick with the Deva form, actually. I have a 4th energy now. Is that what we're doing? Are we just turning into Deva form stuff? 9 meter eventually. If you are having a very large amount of energy, wheel kick's a good card. I don't think we have that consistently. That Deva form going yet. I think Slay the Spire 2 will have a second font in the UI. Maybe. How many shops? I'm stuck with normality for a very long time if I take I Am Rich, but I do have a courier. I think we just take a rare relic, probably. Still a good floor. Hell yeah, bear. You know, you actually, like, can die here. If I don't manage to get out of Wrath, it attacks relative to how much health I have. Ouch. I could, I guess, just double play Third Eye. It stops me from ever double playing Wish, but it keeps my health right now. Does it? Actually, maybe Nilrees could eventually technically generate me a new Omniscience. I guess that's allowed, right? Settle for our 25 gold. I got a Torii. I found out that it's called Torii, not Tori. I've been saying it wrong for 8 years. I don't know if I can fix this. Like, concerted effort, I think we can eventually get there. Fear potion? Over attack potion, maybe? Pretty close in value. I took the fear potion because I'd like eventually to be able to have a rough turn. I'd like to eventually be able to strip artifact charges on things or talk to the hand potentially. Ow. Hey Izzy, how are you? Can I do this and then like inner piece? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe though. What I was thinking was I could Omniscience a Wish eventually. Apparently the answer is no. Thought I was messing with you. That's really how you pronounce free. It is. Still have Omniscience? Meditate helps put that together, I guess, maybe. Alright, we have it next turn almost for sure. Unless I get a little bit unlucky. And then this one, and then this one. Out of the fight. Took 0 more damage. Got my wish double played. Pretty good to me. Do I want a Perseverance plus? It is more than a Perseverance. We sure are slowly making our deck worse. I was offered a Perseverance, like in Act 1, and I was like, I could take that guy. I kind of like it. It's kind of okay against Guardian. Yeah, I might take it. There's a million resources showing how to pronounce Tori. And yet my stream is so influential on the world that everyone thinks it's pronounced wrong from listening to me say it. Alright, I'm just going to remove conclude. I'm specifically trying to lose this round, or is this just general watchery? My vague idea right now is that I'll keep playing Watcher until I lose my next round, and then I'll start rotating. That's my general idea. Panic Button's pretty good. I don't think I'm taking it though. Alright, is Omniscience just double wishing for gold here? I won't outright die next turn if I do that. I suspect it's fine. It's funny that Tori actually pronounced like do, as in do re mi plus li. I wrote Tori. Do-li? Hey Surge, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Oh, now it's Tori. I see. Someday I should just take this, like, water out of my deck. Like, it's cool that it removes itself, but also I think the deck might have better cards, right? Ooh, that's a lot of money. Shop? The amount that this is a shop. Very, very large. Fair enough. Fair enough. Not a shop. Oh god. I mean, that's the one I want, but... have to empty fist as well, right? I've given myself a curse potentially, actually. What I should do is play this first and try to discard my other flurry. My luck. Because if I play this, it has 5 blocks, so Flurry doesn't hit enough. If I don't like what it turns into. I could just take this much damage. I'm just gonna take this much damage. 21, that's fine. Could buy a parasite here. Sure, sure, if you want. This Writhing Mass is terrifying. We have finally found the end boss of the run. Okay. Is Writhing Mass just Witch Chant? Interesting. Because... Tag yourself, chat. Which one's you? Maybe. A little bit. Something of a Writhing Mass yourself. Some people like that. Are you watching this thing? Smart Alec Writhing Mask keeping on trying to curse me. Unreal. I have 6 strength now, so I assume that Tantrum kills it or something. Tantrum doesn't kill it? Oh, Tantrum does kill it. Lucky. CS Neutron, thanks to the Prime. Appreciate it. Do I want a Spirit Shield? Definitely a little low on the old block cards. Not sure that this is the way I want to fix that, though. There's a shrine in Japan with 10,000 tories. Is it in Kyoto? I went to one with a lot in Kyoto. Tories is unlimited block cards. Interesting. Feels like I would want Spirit Shield so that I could stay alive until I get to use them all. I think it just blocks through 12 for 2 an awful lot in this deck, unfortunately. One of the reasons I need block cards is that I don't have particularly good card draw yet, so... Is in Kyoto? Yeah, I've been there. Cool beans. Looks like I need a Fear No Evil now. Reach Heaven through Violence is a reference to something, right? Demon Slayer or something? This actually doesn't block, right? No, it blocks for 1. I gotta just take 1. Just take 1 seems okay. Ethan, thanks for the 2 months. Kill 6 billion demons. There you go. That seems similar to Demon Slayer. Should have done this first. Whoops. Thorough violence. I like that. I heard of regenerative agriculture. I don't think I've heard of that exact like naming of the concept, but the concept of changing which beans you plant, I've definitely heard of. What's the like meme where the person's getting fun of for saying that the beans have to take turns? It's a good meme. God, Tantrum is kind of unfair sometimes. I guess I can't pick it up. I think if I was allowed to pick it up, I probably would have. Okay. I could try to do a thing with Duality and Panacea here. I think Medkit definitely goes in this deck. Maybe we take a Duality into Holt, yeah? Maybe I don't need the Panacea, but just the Holt alone is enough. I don't think I need Mummified Hand. It's a little bit more than planting different beans. Yeah, yes, I agree. But also it is a little bit planting different beans. I just remove like water now. Remove Empty Fist? Empty Fist is okay. Remove Crush Joints, remove... I don't know. Hard to find or remove. If Third Eye Plus is my worst card and my deck is like trying to put Flurry of Blows in discard pile and play a block card, that's kind of wild. Yeah, I'm not sure I believe Third Eye Plus is my worst card. I don't know what is, though. Maybe we just remove it anyway. I can always find cards with scale off decks later in the fight off Nilries, presumably. Possible that Wish is my worst card? I don't think so. I think I could maybe remove Wish at the next drop, but not at this one. Still has a lot of time to do a lot of things here. judged. Wait. I've been judged? I've been judged for putting that terrible card in my deck. I'm going to take pressure points now. We double down. Redorculus, thanks for the 59 months. Appreciate it. Forests grow in a way different from how we do agriculture, Adam AJ. I mean, if that isn't the perfect turn of Slay the Spire, I don't know what is. That's got to be up there. It's like a Sanctity. I think Sanctity is a card that we are playing here. What was that about agriculture? Forests do not grow in the same way as, like, crops that we plant. That's all. Maybe I should have taken that Panacea. I just don't have enough card draw. I need like one scroll, and this deck gets to do lots of fun things. But I don't have the scroll, so I have to just do things which are like fair. Ugh, gross. Maybe we keep on missions actually. Okay, but surely playing Wish Twice isn't right here. Wait, hold on. Maybe it is. I actually wanted to take 4. It's hard to take 4. I only take 1 at a time. Or 6. I guess I could have taken 6. I'm missing Penlib, and I've decided it's okay. Bag of Prep seems very, very good. Bag of Prep plus Gambler's Brew solves much of what was dangerous that was left in the run. I don't know about a card reward twice versus a campfire and a question mark. I'd already get Mind Blow. So, yeah, I guess I'll just go right. I do think, like, I don't know. For me, I like studied history and shit. So for me, the idea that modern agriculture is destructive isn't like a new thing with interesting consequences for the present. It's like the reason that several empires stopped existing. So it's not like a, oh yeah, this is a new problem humans haven't seen or whatever. It's like one of the main explanations for the fall of the Roman Empire, you know, so. I have definitely studied it a bit. Gotta get calipers. The woke Gauls killed a Roman. Is that it? Okay. I mean, it's possible I was wrong. Everything is responsible for the fall of the Roman Empire? It's like 4 things or something, but yeah, it was an empire that existed for 1,000 years, so it does interface in some way with several different things. This rushdown card seems pretty good. Should get more of those. The thought that it might be hard to actually proc Sanctity hadn't really occurred to me. I guess there's Perseverance in my hand. Destroy the Roman Empire, you must first create the universe. True. Hey, a scrawl. Okay. Feeling pretty good about my decision to take the card rewards now. If I were to Omniscience Crescendo. Nice Adam, AJ. I hope that it is a rewarding thing to do. I suspect it will be. My uncle gets a tax break for how he farms the land that, yeah, my family has farmers in it. Got ahead of myself maybe. My uncle gets a tax break for how he handles his farm. Kind of cool. Doing a watcher run right now where you're over halfway through Act 3 without losing any HP. Sounds strong. This is an internet radio station seeded off the band Royal Otis, who are playing. Nope, they're not playing right now. But sometimes they're playing. Is the internet real? I'm real. Are you real? Boop. Oh, you're actually ChatGPT. Gotcha. Annotate seems like a good card. Just read it for the first time, but I don't know. I like the sound of some of those words. That's a great question. It's not just interesting, it's also insightful. Sigh. I actually do kind of need a calipers. We're only in February and things have gotten wild in the US. It's February already? I don't know. That's kind of wild by itself. If true. Since we're playing Watcher, it must be February. Okay, I got it. I hear you. That's not just an insightful comment. Maybe I should have gone for meditate there. Felt like I was okay without it. I don't know. M dash in parenthesis derogatory would be a really good name for a band. I would go to their show based entirely on the band name. What sort of music do you like listening to? Oh, I'm a big fan of M dash in parenthesis derogatory. Do you know them? I don't. But because you said that, I'm extremely attracted to you. That's how I imagine that conversation would go. Goodbye, the time eater. Who's next? Still struggling to get to 34 health. Maybe Donudaka can help. Aww. They come for the N dash next. M dashes are very strange. They're like only used by people who are good at writing, which is presumably why chatbots have stolen them all. People are still attracted to people who follow the indie music scene. I have fascinating news for you about human beings. A lot of them desperately want to have sex with each other. Honestly disgusting. I don't condone it, obviously. Look, it's just what I've heard, obviously. I wouldn't get into stuff like that myself. Hold myself to a higher standard. We just outlaw sex. Not overall, but we can chip away at ideas like consent and start policing who people are allowed to have sex with. I'm glad to hear you're aboard the cause. You don't want to live there. Me neither. I don't know if I want this on 8 or 9. It's probably actually 9 here. I have Crescendo and then Akabeko to Tantrum that kind of matters. It matters a lot, right? It hits for 132. Watch Your Math is so fake. Like, is that true? So it hit 3 times and it hit for 11, but it would be in Wrath, so 22, but then it would be Pendib, so 44 times 3 is 132. Like, what? That isn't right, is it? How could that possibly be the right number? Oh my god, this character. Might take a finesse. Seems decent with all this dexterity. Pandora's Box not that good on Watcher. If you've got like 6 or 7 basics, and you're at the end of Act 1, I'm certainly taking Pandora's Box. I think I'm also commonly taking it in other situations. I think the main thing is that like a lot of the boss relics aren't good on Watcher. Another one of these or one of these? Don't know. Can't tell. Chat. Pull it together, chat. Come on, you're better than this. Oh no. Are you better than this? I thought you were, but now I'm beginning to see that I was wrong. I didn't consider that I could also wish for strength. Like a decent start to the fight? I don't know. Wallop? Wallop or inner piece? It's inner piece, but I'm not sure. I scroll. Good. Just play Sanctity? I should just Omniscience or Vigilance probably at the end of the turn. Is it dead? Hold on. Oh, it's dead actually? Guess that works. Completely failing to work out how to lose as Watcher. Found a rushdown from the final fight too. This is just getting embarrassing, right? I want the Omniscience or the Vault. Feels like I should want at least one of them. Ooh, I could discard the Vault, and then I could play the Omniscience, and then I could meditate the Vault back to get an extra turn. We have to decide with this Omniscience if we're going for double Deva or double Talk to the hand. I might be going for... Ooh, I have the Rushdown now? That makes double Deva better. Let's go double Deva, it seems more fun. Oh, I get to do both! Because I have another Omniscience now. I forgot. Unreal. Alright, where'd all my health go? I'm glad we're tackling like reasonable issues for a Twitch chat to deal with right now, like apparently peace in the Middle East. Like, what are you talking about, chat? Chat. If I may. It's like a good turn one. I think this fight's going alright so far, yeah. This is a chat exclusive discussion. This one's not a conversation I'm allowed to be in. Is that what you're saying? Reasonable. This one, I think. When did we stop talking about beans? I know. It's all been downhill since we were talking about beans. Ow. It's all been downhill. Let's like get rid of crush joints maybe. I don't think I need that one anymore. Sometimes Omniscience is just a card remove. I'm good. What if Cleric is a playable character in Slay the Spire 2? How could Cleric not be a playable character? The people have been clamoring for it for years. Not quite, Esther. Just like, why does Flurry of Blows hit for 72? What? Casey and Anthony, hello? Alrighty. Zero plus. Backyard speed, good evening. Slay the Spire 2 was good. You would think there would be a sequel by now, right? When will Megacrit Game announce Slay the Spire 3? And when will they weigh in on the protests in Iran? Rindal, thanks for the 10 months. Appreciate it. Do I think Listener be a playable character in Slay the Spire 2? Can we make congratulations a thing? That was the only nice thing I read in the Epstein files. I just think it's nice to misspell words. Yeah, Matrano. Going. I gotta go to the bathroom, but I don't want to stand up. God. How is that? How is that a thing which interacts with current events? That's not meant to be a comment on current events. What the fuck world do I live in? Don't read things on the internet, Twitch chat. It's a terrifying place. I'll be right back. Chat. I have a dumb question. Why don't we just make dishwashers that are big enough to keep all of your dishes in? Like when you go to sleep, you're just like, put your dishes in the dishwasher and press go. And then the next day you can just use it as your cupboard or whatever. Just get the stuff out when you need it. And at the end of the day, you put them back in the cupboard and clean them again. Don't want to put dirty dishes into the clean ones, but they would all just become clean because you would wash them after you put them in. It does result in cleaning dishes over and over again. I feel like that's probably the reason. We got a quadruple elite act. It's a little bit spooky. But only a little bit. Big cabinet would never stand for it. I think you might be onto something there. I think the people who make cabinets are holding us back. Probably lobbyists. What if you're cleaning the dishes and you want a glass of water? Suffer? Like, you can't just have the things you want. This is America. I don't know what I meant to take. Oh god. I have no clue. I think it's Flurry. What an obscene first card reward to get after remove 2. Think of the water bill. I mean, dishwashers aren't like that expensive. Think about the storage space you're paying for and the labor you're doing to load and unload the dishwasher needlessly. I want a bowling bash. I think I want a bowling bash. Am I more excited to try the new characters or see how the older characters have changed in Slay the Spire 2? I'm most excited for it to be fucking out. Why isn't it out yet? Messed up. You miss going to bowling bashes? Legit. Bowling Bash does try its best. I think all 3 of them are better than skipping. It's kind of weird. I knew that was allowed. Uh-oh, it's still alive. What the fuck? I think inner peace. Okay. Oh, that would have been fun. I don't even know if it would have been good, to be honest. It would have been fun. The game's like, well, he got all of the cars he needs. Let's try giving him upgrades now. I don't think I want a pain. I can just take a targeted upgrade here and it's okay. Definitely seems like a run where getting all my removes done helps a lot. Just go go-karting. No one can stop you. Chat, sometimes you're really inspirational, and I appreciate that. Might want to kill this one, not this one. Fire deals 12. 16. Oh, it's not enough. I guess I draw vigilance and or defend most of the time. Wow. I can't believe how unlucky I'm getting so far in this run. Sorry, lost it a little bit there. Empty Fist is usually okay, right? I kind of don't want it here. I want another stun swap to get Flurry back, actually. Because we're going to have the Centennial puzzle turn. Just hit it. Just hit it. Oh, shh. Okay. It's illegal? Should probably get a power at some point, though. We assume we're good. Don't worry, it's still losable. It's still losable. Trust me, we can find a way. I don't really know what I'm meant to do now. Take a bowling bash? I've got no block against Guardian, weirdly. What's next? Blasphemy. Love a good blasphemy. What? Okay, apparently what's next is like very bad math. I thought that was killing it. Empty body. Like KZ. Thanks for the prime, appreciate it. That was weird. Why didn't the math work? How much does this deal? 8? How much health did it have? I don't know. I did the math wrong. I don't remember doing the math. It's possible I just didn't do the math, and that's why I got it wrong. Would explain it, right? We got double empty now. Thank Dad. Thank you very much. For the 5 gifted subs, I appreciate it. Crescendo now? Seems like the extra 9 damage on eruption is kind of relevant. Feels like I still haven't managed to lose, to me. I want this on not 4. Problem is I don't block that often. So I might take damage if I take it all the way to 3. Also, I guess sentries is a fight. These X's. Things going okay. Alright, no problem. Also, it's possible I just wanted it on 4 anyway. What the fuck? Like a mental fortress. Yeah, against sentries, actually, do you want it on 4? RNG, thanks for 18 months. Now I want it on 5, I think. Or wait? I'll wait. I lose Incense Burner this turn, it's just kind of funny. Or sorry, lose Fairy Net Bottle. I'm not losing Incense Burner. Cool. Toynithopter, not bad. Somehow 3 ended up correct after all. Standard. We can be pretty selective about which cards we take now. Yeah, it's a very, very silly relic lineup for this part of the game. But enough, 40 and I have 42. I guess it's enough. Character remains kind of silly. I don't think this character wants 3 mental fortresses, does it? Why doesn't that work? Can they like fix their fucking game? Sorry, I should probably be nicer than that. But actually, why doesn't that work? No, I understand, like, the... Not like, how does it not work, but, like, why hasn't it been fixed? At any point in the dev cycle for the game? Monster Train 2 DLC? I don't know. Maybe. I want to kill it in 2 turns. It's currently at 50. Now it's at 11. Now it's dead. Cool. Got our instance burner on 5 as desired. Could take establishment as kind of a curse, but honestly, I also have a Birdfacer and a Mummified Hand, so it's barely a curse. It does already hit crescendo, and then meditate goes infinite or whatever. Seems decent. Don't think I need a blasphemy. Oh, Runic Pyramid exists. Alright, I would have liked about like 30% of this luck this run. We can spread out the other 70% on other runs. Didn't need to get it all at once. People who are like sorting out the seeds for the stream, please take note. Hand it over. I didn't actually look at what the other boss relics were. Were they also good? How's it going, Jazz Grog? Astrolabe. Okay. Astrolabe's not terrible. Empty Cage not terrible either. Empty Cage would be more exciting if I had a rush down. Should I take pressure points and try to win with pressure points? I actually think I need another, like, flurry. I don't quite have enough damage yet. Wow. Lethal? 18, 18, 18. 27? 54, 61, 81. Is that 84? God. Brutal. It was specifically because it was the thief fight, which stopped me from putting instance burner on the number I wanted. Like in every other fight, I can put it on 5 pretty much. Maybe that isn't true, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how hard the fights end up being. But it does feel like with Mental Fortress Plus, I can probably stall. Okay. Next turn we kill. We have Incense Burner on 5. Could take a study. I've got the Mummified Hand and the Bird Face turn. I don't have card draw yet. I'm slightly into it. I also take a Consecrate for the elite fights. I've been talking about just needing a little bit more damage. Consecrate's a little bit more damage. It's so much worse than another Flurry. So he's like, what if Rushdown were bad? Well, it's like, what if Rushdown were worse than Rushdown is, but still good? Probably. It depends what you mean by good and bad. If you mean like good enough to win the highest difficulty of the game, then it's good. If you mean good enough to be better than the other things you could do, then it's bad. Ditch Fairy to get more Ornithopter value. I think I have a lot of sustain already. Need to know what moral framework study operates under. Deontology, I think. Spooky. It's my second favorite game. The grandest strategy game of them all. Life. The board game? Yes, Life the board game, correct. Someday I'll finally win. Not drawing Flurry is kind of irritating. I have to do math now? It's also kind of irritating. 27, 18, 18, 36. 53? Oh, 63. 76. 84. Second for 21 without me being in Wrath. Oh. Okay. Spooky fight. I found another flurry. Might have been the card I most wanted to find, so that's cool. Also not a very good fight for me. Why is every fight terrible? Or do the flurries actually cost 0 here? No. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I guess I'm not going to the Super Elite anymore. It's just Act 2, everything kills you? I think it's possible for Act 2 to go better than this. Incense burner on 5 again, which is nice. I don't think I want to prostrate. Or the other ones. Oh, good lord. Okay, I am going to have to find the flurries. Getting weakened. I should have played it then before I was weak, I guess. But let's actually lose. Maybe I lose to this fight. And now I can do this. Get flurries and discard this way. $26 versus, it looks like 33 or something. Okay. I'm not weak next turn, but I am kind of dead next turn. I guess I should kill this now. It's 9 wounds. Oh! I'm wondering if I should actually stay in Writihing. Just use Fairy in a Bottle. And that way next turn... go like defend Crush Joints or something. I don't know though, I'm making Crush Joints vulnerable by playing Empty Body or Inner Peace an awful lot of the time. I think it's okay. I'll try to keep it. Oh, I could have played that for Crush Joints too, actually. Okay. That was spooky. Tiny Chest is here. Did I already see Cursed Key? Also, I got a Rushdown. L-O-L. I don't remember if I already saw Cursed Key. I think we pick it up and it doesn't do anything usually. And might as well just rest. Nice and tangible. Probably should have put intangible on a different number, actually. I just don't really benefit much from the upgrades here is why I think Rustring's good. Like, we'll get the 2 upgrades that I need at some point in the run. Usually it would be a bigger deal to upgrade the powers to get them costing 0. But in this run, I have a Mummified Hand, so that doesn't really do much. Alright, so this is dead whenever I want it to be. Try to advance this a bit, though. What a dumb run. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go to a shop to get a card remove, I guess. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'll take an Omniscience. It can work as a card remove. In some spots. This up, I guess. Just kind of hoping for a Purity. And no luck. Taking an Indignation in case falling is very, very bad is a thing you can do here. I think I'm good. Because I have a Runic Pyramid, I can't always hit something with Omniscience. Like, once it's in my hand, I don't discard it. A little bit interesting. I actually will take Indignation. I might need a little bit more damage against this. Easy. I take 4 thought to hit something with Omniscience. That is true. I could do that. Turn 1 is over. It's done. Thanks for the 30 months. Appreciate it. What do I want this at? I don't actually remember what the elite can be. I mean, I probably want it at 5. It does seem like I would want it at 5. Okay, cool. We'll put it at 5. Essence of Steel. We've got a Crescendo with everything and also Establishment to make it cost 0. I think I've got enough stuff that Crescendo's okay. Yeah. I used to have a lot less health than this, right? I vaguely remember that being true. I don't play... Well... I just make Omniscience cost 0. I guess I can. But I want to have... Sometimes things just go right in the world. I don't know. So I don't have to finish my thought, really. So for Automaton, we want this on 0, which means setting up for the Holly fight, probably we put it on like 3 or something, kind of for convenience. That way I can end the fight at the right time. It also just kind of doesn't matter. We can kill Automaton without needing that. I have found a meditate. Okay. That's one I can upgrade. Is it possible to neither win nor lose on Watcher? It is possible to choose not to play. Maybe even a good idea. So, Instance Burner is on 0 because of the Bronze Automaton fight. This way we block the overcharge. That said, like, I don't think we need to. I'm not even sure we'll get that far in the fight, honestly. Kind of seems like the fight could end a lot faster than that. Sure. This deck gets to be infinite without having the card removes done, because it has so much card draw. and so much energy. So we can just draw a bunch of trash cards we don't want, and then play them anyway. Orange pellets would make us a lot of dexterity if that was a thing we wanted. I don't think Establishment Meditate is that egregious on Watcher. Mostly, I guess, because of the other things Watcher can do, to be fair. Okay, I'm gonna put this on 5 again. Meditate, not exhausting, maybe a bit much. Certainly is kind of strong. Yes, you do have to end turn, which is not a thing that all Watcher strategies have to do. Do I care what the enemy is doing? Doesn't feel like I do. Take a tiny house. I might get a curse by picking up this over tiny house, but also I can probably use the energy for something, right? Full runic run. True. Do any of the new characters interest me for Slay the Spire 2? Yeah, I think the game will be good. Oh, that would be so cool. Like in Transformers, where all the Transformers of the same type become like the bigger Transformer. Do that with the runic relics. I am into this. Is Transformers just like derivative anime? Can Watcher even read? It is a good point. Why can Watcher see the enemy intents usually? And now can't? That doesn't make any sense, right? I didn't put Establishment on play yet. Whoops. Yet another massive bug in the game. It's actually good that we're playing some Spire so we can like give some bug debugging feedback. Is that what you say? Debugging? QA work? I'm sure that Megacrit will be thrilled to receive bug reports for Slay the Spire 1. I'm gonna remove a card. Cool. Good shop. Do you think I could get away with not playing Instance Burner right anymore? Possible? Yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm done playing Instance Burner right. Locked the hand? Sure. Anything else I'd like? Another rushdown? Yeah, actually another rushdown would be nice. I talked to the hand to upgrade matters now. Scroll and Omniscience upgrade are fine. I think I go this way with the campfires. Did I get Mind Bloom? There aren't that many events. Falling is okay. Yeah, okay. Well, now I have one of the upgrades already. Maybe I just go left now. Sure. Still workshopping that one, huh, DJ Big Slice? I was actually invited to do the voice acting for the mall, but unfortunately I had a conflicting commitment. Kind of like a Murloc? This is a Murloc, right? Like, realistically. Like, I'm sure it isn't for legal reasons, but realistically. If we can just be honest with each other. Second fairy in a bottle. Sure. We are collecting max HP. The rules of the game are I'm being attacked for more than 0 right now. Gotta read. I'm intangible. Kinda hard to see because you don't see the enemies attacking for 1, but would have been worse to pass there if I wasn't. Wounds are gonna be a bit of a pain. What is the lore reason behind Reptomancer's fashion sense? She's called the Reptomancer. And Repto means reptile, presumably. And snakes are reptiles, presumably. I'm kind of making this up as I go along. I think that's true. Kind of wild how much of a difference 4-card removes makes. Very visible in a spot like this. Does she summon floating swords and not snakes? Actually just quite surprisingly expensive to summon snakes. Get into animal cruelty stuff as well. Aina Ring. Hello? Like we did it. Instance burner is not perhaps on the best possible number. A regal pillow shouldn't be needed. I don't think I really need another crescendo. It's kind of inoffensive. I could take a sanctity. How do I block? Oh. I looked at like 2 out of the 23 cards in my deck. I've worked it out. Okay, cool. Duality can keep track of our attacks played per turn. Very useful indeed. It's kind of inspiring when you see a run like this where everything's contributing, you know? Foresight. I could take this one. It works with duality, and then it makes me divine over and over again, which is just kind of fun. Not sure it's good. Maybe for Time Eater? How do I actually beat Time Eater? Deck's surprisingly bad at that fight. I guess I just play 12 cards a turn and hope it's enough. Does that have like meditate in it? What is transient? I think it's a reference to something, and like the devs are just a lot nerdier than us, so we don't get it. Something like this in Battlestar Galactica. The people who are really nerdy like Battlestar Galactica. Could be that. What are you meant to talk about as a streamer when you're playing Watcher? The state of the world? Fuck no, we're not talking about that. What else is there? What's your favorite cheese, Twitch chat? I'm a big fan of Parmesan. That's a good pick. My answer is usually that it depends on the situation, much like in Slay the Spire. Parmesan's gotta be up there. Can we get an Omniscience? Holy. You know what I actually should have done there? I shouldn't have taken that. Because if this is a Writhe, and there are 2 Writhes on the board, I now possibly get a Writhe. I also could have gotten it just lucky. I guess that's also bad. So I should have waited and then picked it up once I knew that I had a safe way to stop getting any of the other cards. I just started N.K. Jemison's Broken Earth trilogy. I am excited about it. But I'm not far yet. No Omni double play? Oh yeah, I have another Omniscience now. To be honest, I was reading chat. I read The Tainted Cup by some guy. What's his name? I don't remember his name right now. I feel like it has a J. I feel like it has a J in it. That was pretty good. Recommend it for people who are into like sci-fi mystery sorts of things. Robert Jackson Bennett. That has a J. That sounds very believable to me. Just finished the 2nd book after hearing you mention the series. Nice. Yes, I also just finished the 2nd book. Well, semi-recently anyway. Not like last night, but somewhat recently. It didn't even attack me yet. Stuff is not going well for the giant hub. Slay the Spire character would be the most fun on a trip. Defect? I feel like Defect would be a good time and also could come in useful if the car broke down or something. I just feel like Defect would have something it could do to help with that. Oh god. I didn't realize I had that many rushdowns in play. I guess I literally just played them with Omniscience. Okay. Probably should have known then. My favorite cheese to cook. I think I'm a cheddar guy. Is that allowed? Feels very basic. I like goat cheese. I'm okay with goat cheese. I don't hate it. Okay, the daggers not putting wounds into my deck is going to make this version of the fight much more pleasant than the previous one. Like when I'm playing other characters, I do things like looking at parts of the screen other than here. I don't think I've looked at a part of the screen other than here, other than selecting an enemy for like 5 fights. It's working out okay for me though, so maybe that's fine. Backgrounds in Act 3 are cool. I have a friend who's very into like the trivia of Slay the Spire, including stuff like information about the backgrounds in Act 3. I know almost nothing about it. There's the thing where the triangle rotates. That's kind of cool, I guess. We're now at the end of my ability to make conversation about this thing. Tropic Brew. Tropic Brew is quite a lot of health with Toy Ornithopter. Sure, I don't know. Could be 2 fairies on a bottle. Excellent point. Excellent point. That's what I think too. This hand looks fine. I'll have 2 of those and 2 of... You know what? I'm gonna go double like defend here. Just to remove it from the deck. I think that'll be fine. Slay the Spire has a horror aesthetic, if you look closely. Maybe it's safest not to. Or when we look at the heart of the spire, the heart of the spire looks back. I rewatched that video couple nights ago. I think I did a pretty good job. I came home from a party at like 10 p.m. and then published it at 4 a.m. For the situation, I did okay. I think I would hang out with Deka, or maybe Dono. Not just recency bias from being in the fight with them right now. I do think they are the chillest bosses inside the Spire. They are roommates? Sure they are. Yeah, they're roommates. Best friends, live together for 50 years, roommates. Yeah, that's what they are. Okay. Glad we cleared that one up. Sure, it takes a lot of clicks to win these fights. Yeah! Yeah, this is a large part of why a lot of people don't like playing Watcher that much. Unfortunately, I seem to have fought against Time Eater. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, now I just start playing 12 cards per turn. Whoops. Debuffs. Calipers would be more fun than pellets. Pellets would be fun in a different way, I guess. But if I could pick one thing to have, it would be calipers here. Wait, did you just... What is this slime doing? Hello? Hi. Hi, the slimed. I didn't draw any Wrath. Chat. Okay. Just make sure we don't die this turn, and then we can kill it at some point, probably. I didn't draw Wrath again. Disaster. 11, 12. Oh, the debuffs are good. I need to put this on 4. No, right? Somebody in Twitch chat, give me permission to play it wrong. I need someone to say, like, it's okay. Thank you, Beofrog. If I lose the run because of that, it's Beofrog's loss. Doesn't count against me anymore. The transitive property of not having to stack Incense Burner to the right number. Oh yeah, absolutely. If y'all enable me, that is 100% on you. No purity. Oh, calipers! Alright. Cool. That's fun. I don't get to double play either of them. A little bit awkward. Ow! Not doing very well in the losing department. Yeah, I'm trying my best. Doesn't always work out that way, though. Crescendo into dud? Disgustingly, I wouldn't even die. Wait, I'm just full blocking. Oh, this blocks for 19. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Character could be kind of good. Jury still out. Got him, calipers. Seven months, 21 average. How many more months will you subscribe to my stream for then? Like, what's the expectation now? Because we can't think about it, like, just as on average you subscribe 21 months because you've already subscribed for 7. No. Can't just assume. It's like actuarial charts, like the life expectancy is a certain thing, but if you've already lived until a certain, you know? You always have to assume you're at the halfway point. Do you? I don't think that's true. I feel like this character could maybe benefit from a little bit of strength. Maybe we'll try that next time. Sniper, thanks for 13 months. Look, it's fine. It won't have shield next turn. Let's just wait. It still has shield? Sucks. It's fine. We don't want to kill it until next turn anyway. -3 strength. Alright. Okay. Alright, we did it. Kunai? Cool. It will be in next turn. Oh, nice. How did I bottle both omnisciences without even one bottled lightning? I've done a lot of pretty impressive things with RNG so far this run. I'm not sure how I did any of them. Alright, what do I want to double play? Burn? Burn is fine. Don't do it. Oh! Tell my children I love them. A4 exhaust one seems like not a great card. The red man seems better. Could be onto something there. HP is never coming back. Got it. Just for you. Anyone ever lost is watching? Rusty Balls 67 is maybe the person I would look to for that. I don't know that he has, but he's done a lot of things no one else ever has. Thank you, Lord Milinar. That's the reaction I was looking for. I appreciate you. Strider. Alright, chat. It's like a Saturday, and it's a Sunday now because it's 12:30. Hey, happy February. I was kind of hoping to lose his Watcher so I could start rotating for February, but like, if I just don't lose, I don't know. Does anybody know what my Watcher PB is? I don't. So far I've won 3 in a row. Probably we're not in danger of setting a PB anytime soon. I will see you all Monday probably, or maybe tomorrow evening. I don't know. Impossible to say. Thanks for hanging out though. I hope you're having a